All right. All right, we're live for video number 11 of my Bate Borisov save. We're into the second season now. After a season of pain in the first one, there was a lot of lessons learned and a lot of players. To be honest, we did quite well. But bearing in mind that they are by far the best team and win the league every season, to not win the league last season was heartbreaking on the final day. Um, and I was pretty mad. So we're fortunate enough to come back. I did a lot of good business over the summer, which you can look back at the previous video number 10 to see. But it's just worth saying that since then we've really picked it up. We won the Super Cup. I think I'd already done that. We had a couple of friendlies, and then we had the quarter final, which we won comprehensively. Had a couple of league games, beat Dynamo Minsk in the semi-final, and we've gone from strength to strength. We even walloped, and I think this was part of the previous video as well. We walloped Shakhtar Soligorsk, who's actually the reigning champions at the moment. So they must have got knocked out of Europe. But yeah, we walloped them too. So I've got to say it's looking pretty good. We've obviously got there you go. Yeah, they won it. So it's looking pretty good. We've got a cup final today to come back to. So we might as well just take in all the pre-match jitters. What is interesting, they just beat Dynamo Brest, which for that Dynamo Brest were hot on our coattails. I think we've opened up like a 5-point gap now. Now that Dynamo Brest have lost game, so cup spectacle. Got advice on like who to play, but to be honest with you. Bate seek winning change. So there we go. Bate closing on a record winning run. What's that about? Oh, consecutive victories. Won 6 matches on the spin. Yeah, that's just adding pressure though. And this back edge, like, they keep talking about him like every time we play, and he is good. Okay. Great, everyone's on board. Good, everyone's on board with that. I think last season there were a few players who didn't agree when I said something quite demanding. They've since left the club, so. Yeah, Igor Stepanov had a long-term injury, so he's just got back, but he's sort of struggling for development, to be honest with you. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, handle briefing. We're going to go out from day one. It's actually surprising that Dynamo Minsk aren't better. You know, it's Dynamo Brest and Soligorsk or whoever who are like the two main oppositions. Cool. So yeah, we're in a good place. Making sure as well that all of our players get today. Half of my players are knackered. He's still tired. what I'm doing is in a cup final, unless there's injury worries, I'm going as full strength as I can. Neko Hajcik got an injury. So yeah, I think we're ready. Yeah, we're going with our full strength team. We're not going to take any risks for a cup final. But you'll see, I've been pretty good with game time in terms of, some of the youngsters. Obviously, these lads have been injured and whatnot. Generally speaking, even considering that we're 11 games into the season for the league, and a lot of players are sort of dancing in sort of 9, 10 and 11 appearances. Just bearing in mind, like, the majority of them are like between 17 and 19. So, we've still got Europe. That hasn't been drawn yet. Okay, I'm going to be demanding. Out of interest, where is this game being played? I assume it's not. The only other bit of news is that Boris Kopitovic said that he was unhappy with his game time and wanted to play more. Well, no, beg your pardon, it was Filipovic, wasn't it? So he's been playing a lot more now, which actually was helped because Nastasic got injured. Berezkin straight away, 30 seconds in. Shkurin skews it wide. He had a really good start to the season. He's sort of gone off the boil a little bit, but he's still achieving and performing. I'm wondering, I'm going to just try something. It's weird how you try things, but I'm going to try that. Let's see how that goes down. Well, it hasn't done its job, has it? Okay. Let's try as well this. Let's see if this makes a difference. I just get the impression that his performances are down to so, we've dominated the game, there's no doubt about that. Okay. Just go back to how it was. Now, you're not playing very well at all. Scavish. You're knackered. I think you picked up a knock, Dragoon. Do we put on Miguel Aziz? To be honest, it's only gonna... Thing is, he can take penalties as well. What happened there? Come on. Shkurin's really off form. He's the obvious guy to sub. Do you know what? Let's put on Trukov. Shkirin's not playing well. If you're not playing well, you don't stay on the game, do you? This is a concern. Good, right. Filipovic. Good ball. Orakevo. Use the overlap. Good, Kopatovic. Another great ball, Demidovic. Orakevo. Oh, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. We deserve it. It's a good bit of news. Job's not done now, though. Straight away into another highlight. Jablonski, Barger, Berezkin. Taking his man on. What a run. Play the ball now. He has. Miguel Aziz. Barger. Barger's another one complaining about game time. Oh, he's given that away. Winners. Kopatovic. Great control. Barger. Orakevo. Play it. Nice ball. Kopatovic. Get that in the box. Demidovic. I think he hit the beans, to be honest. It's either the beans or the goalkeeper saved it. But anyway, 81 minutes gone and 13 shots, 7 on target, 55% of the possession. Stranger things have happened, but I think the cup's coming to us. Thomas Kuszczak always puts in a good performance against us. That will be... I should have put the thing on, but that's us holding the league. Holding the cup. Of course, we didn't get to see it because I've got it on 2D, not the 3D. Well done, boys. First of many, I hope. Achievement unlocked. Cup glory. Very good. That's interesting. I thought we won the cup last season. We did. We won it last season. But maybe because I didn't start from the beginning and I joined in at the quarter. So it must be nearly time. What's the date? 26th of May. When's the draw for the next? So we've got Minsk and then Dynamo Minsk. Just realised we beat Dynamo Brest. I thought that was Dynamo Minsk we were playing. Wow. Aha. we should probably start looking at strikers, shouldn't we? Because I just got this horrible feeling that Shkurin's not going to make it. Cool. Okay. So, that's very good. So now we've got... Our next match is not for 31 days. Surely there's got to be some sort of European... 31 days? It's like some sort of winter break. I suppose over... That is mental. We must have like Europe in between that, or a draw or something. That's May. June, so international duty. We'll come back. I might as well go on holiday and come back on the 14th then. And simulate. Players are all going to be lacking match fitness by the time we get back. Minsk away as well. I haven't got, I've got all my ducks in a row really. I'm hoping as well. My players start aging gracefully. Some of them, being 17, turning into 18 and having to change their training. As I said, we're not going to be a powerhouse yet. Especially not with these players that we're bringing through, but I do think in about 3 years' time, about 3 seasons that is, I think that's when we can expect to I should have let them. Do you know what? I should let them all play for the reserves to keep them involved. Komarovsky's coming on leaps and bounds. Is he 18 yet? He is. I think I knew that actually. Yeah, I think I knew that. Oh, well done, Zook. He's now able to play in that position. But he needs to learn how to defend a little bit. His tackling stat is poor. Berger injured for 2 days. Scavish for 2 days. He is constantly, considering when I signed him, his potential ability was like 1.5, I think, at one point. He is absolutely like a real fantastic buy. Right. Taraknov. I swear I've got a player called Taraknov as well. Tell me that's not his son. No. No. Right, so let's have a look at the age of these players. Make sure no one else has turned 18. No, the next one is Orakevo. How's he doing for physicals? Better. Strength of balance is a bit poor. Could do with a bit of work. His physicals are a little bit of a letdown, to be honest. I can't see him making it anymore. I need to replace him, really. I've done all of them, yeah. Trukov, how's his physicals? They're coming along nicely. Demidovich, okay. He's 17 now, is he? When that must have been recently, 2nd of May. Yeah. Right. So when's the next reserve game? There. So on the 3rd we can make them all available for the resis. No, I got an award. It's always good. It's a shame you can't like dedicate it to like a player or something, like they sometimes do for you. So if I was to go you, oh, you. Might as well. When we play Minsk as well, we can worry about that when everyone gets back. So probably have to. So, schedule. If the Minsk game. I know we're coming back for the draw, aren't we? It's on the 14th. All right. So we've got about 2 weeks just to simulate or whatever, go on holiday for. I've got nothing I need to sort in the meantime, just as long as none of my players break their legs or anything daft like that. think what might actually be better is to cut this episode here and come back when we do the draw. I might even do the draw and come back when we're back to the football, because this is not, it's not really worth watching. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's going to take forever.